Good luck.
Merhaba arkadaşlar, hepiniz IEFT Talks webinarlarına hoş geldiniz. Şimdi University of Pécs'ten Angelica bizlere tam burs fırsatları ile akademik eğitim fırsatları hakkında bilgi veriyor olacak. Lütfen sorularınızı questions kısmından sormayı unutmayınız. Yes, Angelica, the stage is yours now.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the webinar of the University of Pécs. My name is Angelica Hajadish, and I am an international coordinator at the University of Pécs. So today I would like to talk to you about the university and what it can offer to you. I brought you a little presentation which I would like to show to you. Just a second. So when opened its doors in 1367, the University of Pécs was the first institution of its kind. The university has been rapidly developing and internationalizing through the years, and students can take advantage of a wide and varied selection of almost 70 programs in English. First of all, I would like to also talk to you about Hungary. Hungary itself is around 9.9 million, has a population of 9.9 million. We use the currency forint, Hungarian forint, which is 296 Hungarian forint is around $1 United States dollar. Our official language is Hungarian, and our capital is Budapest. Hungary itself is member of the European Union, NATO, OECD, the Visegrad Group, and the Schengen Convention. Hungary is one of the oldest countries in the heart of Europe, founded in 896, and also one of the 15 most popular tourist destinations in the world. We have a prime location, so Hungary is well located and connected for travel within Europe. Discovering more European countries is quite easy from Hungary. Our students often love to travel around our neighboring countries, travel around Europe, and gain even more travel adventures and experiences through their student life and while they are studying in Hungary. I also would like to talk to you about higher education in Hungary. So the Hungarian higher education system is not so different from the other countries in Europe. Hungary is a member of the European Higher Education Area, which is the EHEA, and we operate within the Bologna system, which means we offer in bachelor, master, and doctoral programs, as well as we have a 1-tier master, which is an undivided long-term master degree. Also, you can say that it's a combination course between a bachelor and a master. You're starting from the basics and you're finishing with a master degree. We're operating within the European Credit Transfer System, which is the ECTS. And the diploma issued by Hungarian accredited HEI is recognized all over the European Union. So at the end of the day, you get a valuable European degree from Hungary. Hungarian Accreditation Committee monitors the quality of education activity for compliance with the European standards and guidelines. So you have a quality education in Hungary. And as well as I can just mention again, we are the first university established in 1367. So a little bit more about our education system. Applicants choose their subject and major from the start. And we do not offer multiple majors or no-liberal arts program. And as well as we are a very structured and focused regarding the education system and has less freedom to explore than in the US. So if you like an education system which is structured, then this is the right program and right place for you. The type of classes that we offer are seminars and lectures, which is really similar to other programs and to other countries. And the type of examination that we use quite varied program by program. We have written test, oral examination, project work or essays. For grading, we use a 5-point grade system, which starts with like 5 being the best and 1 being not so good. So during your studies, one academic year has 2 parts, like 2 semesters, 1 fall semester and 1 spring semester, and it's approximately a period of 10 months, so from September till June you would continue studies. So the city of Pécs. Pécs is a beautiful, wonderful city, and it has over 2,000 years of history, so it's a really old city, and also the 5th biggest city, biggest city of Hungary. So its size, it's a big city, but not so big as a capital. So at the end of the day, you wouldn't feel too crowded, or just the right size for a student community, and it's a real student city. So what you would find, if you like the outdoors, we have just in the north of Pécs, there is
Arkadaşlar, Angelica'nın interneti koptu sanırım. Biraz beklemenizi rica edeceğiz.
hear? Can you? Okay, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So. Oh, I wonder if you all can hear me now. I'm really sorry about losing the connection earlier. It's the modern technology, and I'm happy to be back and continue the presentation for you on the university at a glance. I would like to continue to tell you a little bit more about the university. So, the university is over 650 years old, which I mentioned earlier, and we have 20,000 students enrolled at the University of Pécs. We have approximately 114 sending countries, from which we have students at the University of Pécs, and out of the 20,000 enrolled students, 20% of them are international students. So we have a great international community, and we have a diverse community at the University of Pécs. We are proud to say we have more than 30 years experience in international education, and we have 2,000 lecturers teaching at the university. More than 800 international students received stipendium Hungarian scholarship currently from almost 50 sending partners are engaged in the program. And we have 10 faculties, 24 own clinics, and 8 dormitories located in the residential area of Pécs. 7,700 square meter modern research space with high-tech labs at St. Agatha Research Center, biotechnology, environmental technology, computer technology, and nanoscience. The University of Pécs ranked among the top 3 Hungarian universities and also belonged to the leading 2.5% of international higher education institutions worldwide. University of Pécs is honored to call worldwide respected persons Dr. Honorary Causa, including Gunther Pui, Jose Carrera, Donald Tusk, Dr. Geir Hofstede, Dr. Jane Godot, Dr. Charles Shimoni, and Placido Domingo. The University of Pécs also has international accreditations for our business administration, DSC course for European Commission for Architecture, US Department of Veteran Affairs for International Relations, or Foundations for Advancement of International Medical Education and Research, or the Medical Board of California for General Medicine. As I mentioned earlier, we have 10 faculties and the International Studies Center. So for the faculties on the top, you can see the Faculty of Humanities. Next to it is the Faculty of Health Sciences, and then the top right is the Medical School and Faculty of Pharmacy. Then in the middle line, the first one on the left is the Faculty of Cultural Sciences, Education and Regional Development. Up in the middle, Faculty of Natural Sciences. And just in the middle line on the right is the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. And then on the bottom left, there is the Faculty of Business and Economics. In the middle and the bottom is the Faculty of Law, and bottom right is the Faculty of Music and Visual Art. So as you can see, we have 10 faculties covering a wide range of area, offering a wide selection of programs which you can choose from. Also, University of Pécs is one of the leading research universities in Hungary. Basic and applied research is conducted in the following main disciplines: organic and inorganic sciences, social sciences, engineering sciences, humanities. In the EU framework, we pursue research in environmental laser technology, biotechnology, pharmaceutics, and there is 22 doctoral schools. Research and development projects. We have projects and research areas in biotechnology and healthcare industry, smart technologies, engineering, sciences, electronic industry, environmental industries, 3D printer center. There is the clinic center, development of healthcare infrastructure. There is the Central Research Center, Biosciences Center, Environmental Sciences Center, Information Technology Center. Other than the researches and development, also there are international activities. At the university, we're trying to engage as many programs and show you that how much we are engaged in international activities. I brought you some examples such as Erasmus Plus with 300 students from 28 EU countries, and we have also 250 outgoing students. There is the Erasmus Plus International Credit Mobility Program, which involves Serbia, Ukraine, Israel, Mexico, Ethiopia, Russia, Thailand, Botswana, Argentina, Bosnia and Herzegovina. 75 bilateral agreements in 4 continents. Study abroad program, semester year-long programs for incoming students, university associations, and a stipendium Hungary scholarship program. International student at the University of Pécs. How I mentioned at the opening of my presentation that the University of Pécs is developing in its internationalization. In 2005, we only had around 868 international students studying at the University of Pécs. Today, we are proud to say we have nearly 5,000 international students at the University of Pécs. We have around 4,800 and over in our numbers, so it's not on the screen, but it clearly shows the developments on our graph. The top 12 sending countries in 2019 was Germany, China, Iran, Norway, Pakistan, Turkey, Jordan, Nigeria, India, Egypt, Bangladesh, and South Korea. International degree programs. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, that we operate within the Bologna system, and we offer bachelor level degrees, master degrees, doctoral level degrees, and the 1-year master, which is that combination, the near long-term master. We have EVB study fields within business management, legal studies, medical and health sciences, natural sciences, human and social sciences, arts and engineering. The tuition fees are varied by programs, and there is like a wide range within the programs. Just for example, I will use some example for the tuition fees for a BE, BSc can start from €1,800 per semester. One academic year is out of 2 semesters, and up to €4,000 per semester. For the masters, it's from €2,200 to up to €5,500 per semester. Medical programs are from €4,700 to up to €7,900 per semester, or the preparatory courses is depend of the length of the program. We offer 5, 10, and 15 months program for preparatory courses. For application requirements. So that's also very important for your students preparing to apply for studying at the university. You also need to meet with certain entry requirements. So one of the requirements is a certificate of your career studies, which is a high school diploma or equivalent, international baccalaureate, A-level, AES levels, or if you're applying for like a master program, then you should have like a bachelor or baccalaureate art, baccalaureate science degree, or a PhD for masters. So we also need a transcript of previous studies or academic records, specific entry requirements for maths, for engineering. So for each of our programs, there are the entry requirements a little bit differ. So some programs as engineering might ask you to have studied subject maths. For medical courses, for general medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy, there is an entrance examination or the NAT. If the applicant's previous education was not held in English, or English is not the mother tongue of the applicant, we also need a proof of language proficiency. Application has to be sent through an online application system to the University of Pécs directly. So on the screen you can just see the link to these applications website. It is for non-medical programs is the www.apply.pte.hu, or for medical programs is www.admissions.medschool.ppe.hu. Living costs and accommodations. So you're probably thinking about studying abroad. After the entry requirements, you might also think about where do you want to live, is there any accommodations offered, or how much is the living cost. So for European standards, Hungarian living costs are quite low, and the average living cost is around 500 American dollar per month. Dormitory placement for every international freshman is like the dollar is 140 per month, or fully furnished rented flat for 2 person from around 400 United States dollar, including utilities. There is also a great opportunity for students who are Stipendium Hungarian scholarship. This scholarship opportunity also includes a provision covered by the scholarships for tuition-free, monthly stipend, accommodation, and medical insurance. So students who apply for Stipendium Hungarian scholarship, they can have all these provisions for free tuition-free, monthly stipend, accommodation, and medical insurance. And they can study a certain area, so they can study a 4-degree bachelor studies, 4-degree master studies, 4-degree doctoral studies, and partial studies in any field of interest according to the Stipendium Hungarian website from Turkey. So this scholarship opportunity are based on a bilateral agreement between Hungary and the sending country. So applicants are eligible to apply for those scholarship types and study fields that are determined in the educational cooperation program in effect between Hungary and the specific sending partner. So Turkey is on this list, and there are like a list of subjects that you can study. The list of eligible study fields can be found on the website of the Stipendium Hungarian Scholarship Program. Student services. At the student services, we offer student counseling, personal mentors, libraries, university sport, dancing university, housing, medical care, student union, campus legal aid clinic, disability support, student card, English German student council. So, for example, for student services, the services intend to offer counseling to students enrolling the English language program and seek to render professional assistance to students struggling with a plethora of challenges in the personal lifestyle and studies. There are also personal mentors. The Buddy Network project was launched in 2015. The buddies give international students assistance in their integration into the university environment and help with practical matters such as applying residence permit and finding accommodation. So at the end of the day, it is important to know that you will not be left alone and you will feel supported throughout your stay at the university. We want to ensure that you will enjoy your student life and you feel safe and happy at the University of Pécs. We have international student ambassadors. International student ambassadors are current students who act as a link between the university and the outside community. They use their own experiences to get people interested in university life and give an idea of what it's like to be a student at the University of Pécs. We have a student called Nadim Kenan also. He's from Turkey, and he's one of our international student ambassadors, and he's studying computer science at the University of Pécs. Next week, he will going to have a presentation for you as well in Turkish, and you can ask him about his student experience at the University of Pécs. He can share his experience with you and tell you all about student life at the University of Pécs. So we would be happy to keep in touch with you, and if you have any question, any point, you can contact us at theinternational@bde.hu, and there are more information at the www.international.bde.hu, or same just with admission, get more information about the University of Pécs. And you can join us on Facebook, Studying Pécs Hungary. We have live webinars there, and we are happy to answer your question on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram. And now we come to the end of the presentation, and I'm happy to answer for your question and answer. I heard there are some already in the chat box, so I just go to have a look. So we had a lovely comment just from someone from the audience. I know your university is a well-known university in Europe. Indeed, we are the first university of Hungary and in the top 3 university in Hungary. And I believe that Turkish students will enjoy studying at your esteemed university. Thank you very much for your comment. What differs from other universities in Hungary? So universities have different programs. So if you visit our website, you will be able to search for our programs. We have over 70 programs in English, and each university have their own strength regarding the study programs, and they offer different courses as well. And what kind of long-term plans have you been making as a university? What sort of long-term plans? We are developing as a university, and we're trying to advance in all sorts of fields from in the field of science to developing the university's internationalization. So could you please mention briefly about your scholarship opportunities? So the main scholarship opportunities that we offer at the University of Pécs is through the Tempus Foundation, the Stipendium Hungary Scholarship Opportunity. Have I mentioned this is a great opportunity for students, and students can apply for any field of studies in bachelor degrees, in master degrees, in doctoral studies and partial studies. And you can have a full scholarship with tuition-free, accommodation included. So it is just a great opportunity. You can search and find more information about the Stipendium Hungary Scholarship Program on the website. Could you tell me about tuition fees for doctoral studies? Yes, so again, on our website, you can have a look at the full list of our tuition fees. You can search by program, or you can have a full list of programs. It's really varied by program for different faculties, so it's difficult to give you just one price or one fees, because it's just so different. What are the required criteria for full scholarship? So the full scholarship that the Tempus Foundation and the universities offers, the required to meet with the entry requirements of our programs. So you need to have your previous high school certificates. You need to meet with the program's entry requirements. You need to have English, like proof of language proficiency. So these are the main. You need to have a full passport, medical certificate. So again, there is a list of entry requirements that you need to meet if you're applying for our programs. But generally, for the Stipendium Hungarian Scholarship, you need to meet with our entry requirements for our programs. Could you please inform about minimum GPA requirements? It's possible to get an acceptance for master degree. Global 4.2.5. Thank you. So each of our programs has different entry requirements. So what you will find that some programs may accept with a certain GPA, but some other programs are more competitive and not necessarily accept the same GPA. Generally, we ask to achieve in your country's high school diploma like 70% of the total grade. But it depends on the program, and it's just worth checking first before the application what are the entry requirements of the specific program that you're interested to apply for. Do you think that people who newly graduated from a university may easily find a job opportunity thanks to the diploma of the university? Definitely, we have a great figure regarding our graduation in employment. So our employment rate of newly graduated students is 97% in the first few months of the graduation, which is an incredible figure. So yes, definitely. Is there a link that includes all your master's programs? Yes, there are a link that includes all our programs, and then you can search for specifically for the masters, or for the volunteer master, or for the bachelor's. Do you have a master in environmental engineering? I couldn't figure out website. Sorry. So. You can have a look at our list of programs on our website. I will find the link in a second. And can students work in Hungary after graduation? So students can apply for like a post-study visa and can start a business after graduation. So yes, the answer is yes, you can apply for a post-study visa. Which programs are most popular among the international students at the University of Pécs? Again, it's really varied, but one of our most popular faculty would be the medical school. So that's one of our biggest faculty, but the other faculties are just as much popular among the international students, and which we're trying to make every international student or all our students to be happy here, and the students can still integrate within the university. It doesn't matter which faculty they're studying at, so you can still make friends with the students from other faculties. So it is possible transferring from Turkish university. Can we use all credits? So most of the time we say you wouldn't be able, it's very likely that you wouldn't be able to start from the second or third year of the program. It's very likely that you would need to start with the year one, and then you could ask for the credit commissions for accepting your credits, and you wouldn't need to complete like certain modules because you already have the credits from your previous studies. So we can recognize certain credits that you already have. I also can see your other messages just here in the chat. Thank you very much for everyone for commenting on the presentation.
Hi, Angelica. Could you please share an email address for the participants that wants to directly contact?
Yes, of course, yes. That's fine.
Thank you.
Just a second, and I just share my email address with you. So if you have any question directly, you can email me directly. And this is also our contact email address, which you also can email us. If you have any other questions, please feel free to still asking your questions here. I'm happy to answer for anything else that you would like to ask from me. I can also go back to the screen to show you again, just for the contact details, just here. And so you can keep in touch through international@pte.hu. So you can send us any question that you may have. You also can find more information at www.international.pte.hu. At this website, you can search for all the programs that we can offer at the different faculties. You can find some of the modules that you may study at certain programs, the application process. You can join us on Facebook as well, Studying Page Hungary. We often having webinars, live webinars on our Facebook page. Our international student ambassadors often having webinars on topics like interview practice or how to prepare your stay in Hungary. So those topics that you might be interested if you would like to study at the University of Pécs. Or you can follow us on Instagram. Our international student ambassadors often having Instagram takeovers when they showing what they like about the University of Pécs or about Pécs itself as a city. I can hear there are some more questions coming in. So is that
yes, actually we have a few questions new.
Yes, so they offer on-campus accommodations. We have 8 dormitories in the residential area of Pécs, and the university faculties are all around the city, and everything is really close. So what you will find that it doesn't need to be specifically on campus because everything is close to the area. So the accommodation are quite close to the faculties as well. Can we get a conditional offer if we cannot reach a required language level? So if you don't meet with our entry requirements for the selected program study language, we have the preparatory courses for at the International Studies Center, which is 5, 10, and 15 months programs. As part of these programs, you will be prepared for your studies in the bachelor programs or the selected program that you would like to study. You also have some subject-specific lessons as well. So it's not just a language course, as well as it's a preparation to study in the higher education system in Hungary. I wonder if you have anything else that you would like to ask about the language programs or about the universities programs. As you saw earlier with the presentation, the University of Pécs is also have certain memories of the Turkish reign with the Mosque of Pasha Gazi Kashim, or we also have like memories or the Yakub Ali Hassan Pasha's Mosque, or for students who would like to stay afraid, so we have that opportunity as well. Alongside, we have a vibrant student life that I just mentioned. There are like great sport teams, and we have a dance university with certain programs, certain type of dance that students can try. We also have the Pachak mountain, which we can go out in the outdoors. So as a cultural side, or as a like a student life or a life in every day, as a student, you really can enjoy your time at the University of Pécs and as a city of Pécs. It's just so convenient for everything, having really close and having everything accommodated for students in the city. It just really gives us like a great experience around here.
All right. Thank you very much, Angelica, for your presentation. We believe it was a really comprehensive webinar for the attendees, and you put a real effort answering all of the questions. Also, I would like to thank the participants in Turkish as well.
Thank you.
Katıldığınız için teşekkür ederiz arkadaşlar. University of Pécs ile ilgili diğer sorularınız için Angelica'nın paylaşmış olduğu mail adresinden iletişime geçebilirsiniz. Yarınki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you very much, Angelica. Do you have anything you would like to add before we wrap up?
No, thank you very much for everyone to participate as part of the audience today in this presentation. Thank you for everyone who was asking questions from me about the university and about the programs. Please visit our website and join us on our social media platforms. It was great having you all, and thank you for everything, and have a nice day for everyone.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to have you in IEFT Talks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.